Hello and welcome students. In this topic, you are going to learn about the machineries used in the welding trade.
Objectives. At the end of this exercise, you shall be able to learn the names of the machines used in welding trade. See the machines virtually in the form of photographs and identify them by names. Understand the machinery and its parts. Know the uses of each machinery used for welding process. Now let us identify the machinery in your workshop. Arc welding transformer, oxyacetylene plant setup, MIG welding setup, TIG welding setup, plasma cutting, DC power source rectifier, pedestal grinder, submerged arc welding, electro slag welding, laser beam welding, plasma welding, thermit welding, friction welding, portable circle cutter, resistance welding, seam weld, portable cutting machine, magnetic particle testing kit, spot welding, electrode drying oven, dye penetration test kit. Let us now name the machines and explain their uses. Arc welding transformer. An arc welding transformer is a machine used for arc welding, which is a welding process that uses an electric arc to melt and join metal pieces together. Oxyacetylene plant setup. An oxyacetylene plant setup is used for oxy-fuel welding and cutting. MIG welding setup. MIG stands for Metal Inert Gas Welding, also known as Gas Metal Arc Welding, GMAW. It is also known as a Metal Active Gas, MAG process. It is used to join metal pieces together by melting and fusing them with an electric arc formed between the wire electrode and the workpiece. TIG welding setup. TIG stands for Tungsten Inert Gas Welding, also known as Gas Tungsten Arc Welding, GTAW. It is commonly used for high-quality welding applications, providing precise control and producing clean welds. Plasma cutting. Plasma cutting is a process that uses a plasma torch to cut through electrically conductive materials such as steel, stainless steel, aluminum, and copper. DC power source rectifier. A DC power source rectifier converts alternating current AC into direct current DC by using diodes or other electronic components. It is commonly used in welding applications where DC power is required, such as for certain types of arc welding processes. Pedestal grinder. Similar to a bench grinder, a pedestal grinder is a machine used for grinding, sharpening, and shaping metal objects. Submerged arc welding. Submerged arc welding SAW is a welding process that utilizes a continuously fed consumable electrode and a layer of granular flux to shield the arc and the weld pool. Electro slag welding. Electro slag welding ESW is a welding process used to join thick materials, typically plates or sections with thickness ranging from 25 mm to several meters. Laser beam welding. Laser beam welding LBW is a high-precision welding process that uses a laser beam to melt and join metal parts together. Plasma welding. Used for precise and high-energy welding, providing high welding speeds, narrow and deep weld penetration, and excellent heat control. It is used for welding metals including stainless steel, aluminum, and titanium. Thermit welding. Also known as exothermic welding, it uses a chemical reaction to join metal parts. It is commonly used in railway applications for welding rails together and is known for its high strength and durability. Friction welding. This process creates a strong bond between two metal parts by generating heat through friction and applying pressure. It is used in various industries for joining similar or dissimilar metals. Portable circle cutter, a tool used for cutting circular shapes in metal sheets or plates. It is commonly used in fabrication shops, construction, and metalworking. Resistance welding, a welding process that uses electric current and pressure to join metal parts. It is widely used for spot welding, seam welding, and projection welding in automotive, electronics, and manufacturing industries. Seam weld, a type of resistance welding used to create continuous welds along the length of a joint, commonly used for joining sheets or tubes in industries such as automotive and aerospace. Portable cutting machine, a handheld tool used for cutting through various materials including metal, plastic, and wood. It is normally used in construction, metal fabrication, and demolition work. Magnetic particle testing kit, a kit used for non-destructive testing to detect surface and near-surface defects in ferromagnetic materials. It utilizes magnetic fields and magnetic particles to identify flaws in components. Spot welding, a resistance welding process used to join two or more metal sheets or parts by applying heat and pressure at specific points. It is widely used in the automotive industry for joining sheet metal parts. This process is used for the similar and dissimilar metal joining. Electrode drying oven, used for drying and storing welding electrodes to prevent moisture absorption, ensuring the quality of the welding process. Die penetration test kit, a kit used for non-destructive testing to detect surface defects and discontinuities in materials. It involves applying a colored dye and examining the surface for penetrations, indicating flaws in the material. Now let us discuss the important points in identifying the machines used in the trade. Repeated reading of machinery and its name is useful for identifying the machines. Practical knowledge of handling the machine will enhance the machine usage. Point out important usage of the machine before using it. Handbooks of machines will always be helpful for the beginners.
Recap. Let us do a quick recap of what you have learned from this topic. Identify the machineries used in welding trade. See the machines virtually in the form of photographs and identify them by names. Understand the machinery and its parts. Know the uses of each machinery used for welding process. Thank you, students. Let us meet in the next session. Bye.